Hello and welcome back to Bite Size Cantonese. If you love Cantonese and want to understand real Hong Kong culture, you are in the right place. I'm Celia, a native Cantonese speaker from Hong Kong, and I'd help you build confidence speaking Cantonese one small step at a time. This is episode 46 of the Bite Size Cantonese Dim Sum series, part 6. If you have been with me since episode 41, thank you so much for sticking with this series. We have gone through steamed dim sum, fried and crispy dim sum, cold dishes, and desserts. Today, we are moving to two sections that a lot of people actually order as their main at 飲茶 rather than just side snack. Cheung Fun, the silky rice noodle rolls, and 煲仔飯, or rice in a pot. And I have to tell you, this is actually the last episode of ordering dim sum like a local. We have gone from episode 41 all the way to today, item by item, through a real Hong Kong dim sum menu. So today, on top of Cheung Fun and clay pot rice, I'm going to send you off with useful full sentences you can actually use next time you are at 飲茶. Quick reminder that this episode is also on YouTube with pictures of every dish, so you can see exactly what you are ordering. And before we get into the food, I want to share a cultural insight that is genuinely useful if you ever eat out in Hong Kong. Imagine you are sitting down at a busy Cantonese restaurant in Hong Kong. In a lot of Western countries, the UK, the US, Australia, it's pretty normal for the waiter to ask you up front any allergies or dietary requirements. And menus even have little symbols next to each dish. In Hong Kong, it is not very common for every single restaurant they provide this kind of service. Most local restaurants, especially Cha Chan Tan and some dim sum places, they won't proactively ask about allergies because the pace is fast and then kitchens share the same wok and equipment for everything. And asking about allergies just isn't part of the usual service. That doesn't mean people with allergies can't eat there. It just means that the responsibility to speak up is on you, the customer. So if you want to say you are allergic to something, you can say 我對 blah 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 敏感. Let's say you are allergic to peanuts, you can say 我對花生敏感. 花生 means peanut, 敏感 means allergic. If you do have any allergies, please don't wait for someone to ask. Speak up as soon as you sit down or when you order. Okay, let's get into today's menu. Cheung Fun. Cheung Fun. Cheung Fun started in Guangzhou and become a Hong Kong breakfast and 飲茶 dish. It is a soft, silky steamed rice flour roll, usually served with soy sauce, sometimes with a filling rolled inside. So, on the menu, the first item is 鮮帶子腸粉. 鮮帶子腸粉. If you followed previous episode, you know that 鮮 means fresh. 鮮 means fresh. 帶子 means scallop. 帶子. So it is fresh scallop rolled inside rice flour sheet. So this is quite a premium option on the Cheung Fun menu. If you can see on the menu, it's relatively high price. Next item is 鮮蝦滑腸粉. 鮮蝦滑腸粉. Ha means prawn, wa means smooth or silky. It's describing the texture of the rice roll itself. and it is probably the most classic Cheung Fun filling you will see. And this is also one of my favorite dim sum because I personally love seafood and love fish. So anything related, any dishes related to seafood, I would love to order. Next item is 叉燒滑腸粉. So you already know 叉燒 from previous episode. It means Cantonese barbecue pork. And here it is rolled inside 腸粉 instead of a bun. So previously we learned 叉燒包 means Cantonese barbecue pork bun. When the native Cantonese speaker we order, we just say 叉燒腸粉. But in order for presented on the menu, the restaurant usually have the name be consistent with the number of the character. That's why for every dishes they try to make it 5 characters and then maybe 6 characters just to align with the other dish's name and present it better on the menu. So then the next one is 葱花炸兩腸粉. 葱花炸兩腸粉. 葱花 means chopped spring onion, usually cut into small pieces and used as a garnish in Chinese cooking. 炸兩 literally means to fried things. This is a deep fried dough steak. It's crispy inside and then it's wrapped by the rice roll. So this is a real old school Hong Kong breakfast combination. 炸兩腸粉. But usually people just call it 炸兩 instead of 炸兩腸粉 in Hong Kong. So when you say you want to have 炸兩, and the people will definitely understand that what you're ordering. So next item is 百花腐皮腸粉. 百花腐皮腸粉. Crispy bean curd rolls with prawn paste Cheung Fun. So you saw 百花 back in previous episode. It usually refers to prawn paste. Here it is wrapped with crispy bean curd skin inside the rice roll, given a nice contrast of crispy and silky textures. Next one is 脆皮燒鰻魚腸粉. Crispy Grilled Eel Cheung Fun. This is quite a special one, unusual one. I don't often see it in 飲茶. So next time if I'm there, I will definitely try it out. 鰻魚 means eel. 鰻魚 means eel. It is a long snake-like fish that lives in both fresh water or salt water. It depends on which kind of the species of 鰻魚. And then 脆皮, it means crispy skin. So I imagine it is crispy inside and then wrapped it with the rice roll. Okay, next one is 羅漢齋腸粉. So this is the version, this is the dish for vegetarian. Same as the 羅漢齋 that I've mentioned in previous episode. 羅漢齋 means mixed vegetable filling. So perhaps they have carrot, they have black fungus, they probably have some cabbage fillings. And then next item is this is quite a long name for a dish, but basically it is Cheung Fun. It's a classic traditional Cheung Fun, plain Cheung Fun I mean. On the menu it said 懷舊砵仔腸. 懷舊 means nostalgic, and then 砵仔粉, it is a old version of for people to describe Cheung Fun. So basically, this is a plain rice roll with no filling at all, but it's served with sesame paste and sometimes peanut paste, and also hoisin sauce and soy sauce as well. So it depends on your preference. You can mix a different type of sauce. And a lot of people in Hong Kong just call it zai churn, or Cheung Fun. It is how a lot of older generation grew up eating Cheung Fun long before all today's fancy fillings exist. So in the old days, zai churn is the original Cheung Fun. And then nowadays, people are more innovative, adding more different kind of filling into the Cheung Fun. Okay, we finished the Cheung Fun session. So now let's move on to something completely different in texture. Rice cooked in a hot clay pot. So the first one is 豉汁排骨飯. 豉汁排骨飯. So it is spare ribs in black bean sauce with clay pot rice. In previous episode, we mentioned 豉汁. 豉汁. It means fermented black bean sauce. And then here is cooked directly on top of the rice in a clay pot. So we call it 豉汁排骨飯. Then the next one is 鳳爪排骨飯. 鳳爪排骨飯. So we have the chicken feet and spare ribs cooked with clay pot rice. This is a combination of two familiar items, chicken feet and the spare ribs. The next one is 香菇臘腸雞飯. 香菇 means mushroom, and 臘腸 means the Chinese sausage. 雞 means chicken. All together, it is chicken and Chinese sausage with clay pot rice. If you have gone through previous episode, you remember that 臘味, we use 臘味 with the turnip cake. And here, 臘腸 is specifically referring to the Chinese sausage. Basically, it is a Chinese version of a chorizo. The next one, which is the last one of this menu, and which is my favorite one, 皮蛋瘦肉粥. 皮蛋瘦肉粥. So this is not a clay pot dish, but very common on the same part of the menu. 皮蛋 is a century egg, 瘦肉 is lean pork, and 粥 is congee. This is my comfort food, and especially when you are not feeling well or it is a cold day, then 皮蛋瘦肉粥 is amazing. I think it's just like for the Western people, some of my colleagues, British colleagues, they have chicken soup as their comfort food. But then for me, 皮蛋瘦肉粥 is my comfort food when I'm feeling unwell. So here is a cultural notes on 煲仔飯. The reason this dish is cooked in a clay pot rather than a normal rice cooker is because of the crispy layer of rice that formed at the bottom. And we call them 飯焦. 飯焦. 飯 means rice, but it's a cooked rice. So in Cantonese, we have 飯, which is the cooked rice, and then 米, which is uncooked rice. So 焦 means burnt part. Some people especially order this dish just for that crispy bottom layer. I am one of those people that ordered 煲仔飯 just in order for me to enjoy that crispy layer of rice. Let's have a recap now. about all the dim sum, and then we move on to the useful sentences that you can use for ordering dim sum. The first one is 鮮蝦帶子腸 鮮蝦帶子腸 Scallop Cheung Fun, and then 鮮蝦滑腸粉 鮮蝦滑腸粉 Prawn Cheung Fun. Then the next one is 叉燒滑腸粉 Roasted Pork Cheung Fun. Then we have 葱花炸兩腸粉 Fried dough stick Cheung Fun. You can just order 炸兩, people will definitely understand. Just order 炸兩 instead of this long name of dish. And then next one is 百花腐皮腸粉 Crispy bean curd rolled with prawn paste 腸粉. And then 脆皮燒鰻魚腸粉 Eel Cheung Fun. And then 羅漢齋腸粉 Vegetables Cheung Fun. Next one is 懷舊砵仔粉. Basically, you can just order 齋腸. People will definitely understand. And then we have the clay pot dish. 豉汁排骨飯 Spare ribs clay pot rice. 鳳爪排骨飯 Spare ribs and chicken feet clay pot rice. Then we have the 香菇臘腸雞飯. The last one is 皮蛋瘦肉粥 Pork and Century Egg Congee. So here is the useful sentences for you. So the first one is when you entering the restaurant, the dim sum, the 飲茶 place, waiter definitely asks you about what do you want for tea, which kind of tea you would like. You can tell them 唔該一壺香片一壺香片唔該一壺香片 Please, 1 pot of jasmine tea. Next one. 唔該我要呢個 This is perfect for you to pointing at the menu and then just tell the waiter 我要呢個 I would like to have this one 呢個 this one. Then 唔該加水唔該加水 Would you add more water? 加水 means add water to make sure that people are served well and have the tea in the cup. And then last one is 唔該埋單唔該埋單 Please, can I get the bill please? 埋單 means get the bill. If you can walk into a Cantonese 飲茶 restaurant and use one or two of these naturally, then you are doing very good and you are already ordering like a local. So here is my question for you. Out of everything we have covered since episode 41, 蝦餃, 燒賣, chicken feet, 腸粉, which dish would you like to go back and order first? Drop me your comment on the review. I would love to hear from you. And that is this. This is officially the end of ordering dim sum like a local. So we have gone through entire real Hong Kong dim sum menu together. And then if you have listened from the very first episode, thank you. Genuinely, this series was built one small step at a time, and so is your Cantonese. So what is next for Bite Size Cantonese? I am thinking of trying something a little different and more personal, a series that I share my own story in Cantonese, 100%, but I'm trying to speak slow in the future episode if I speak in Cantonese so that you can practice your listening. I want to build this next chapter with you, not just for you. So if you have any ideas or comment, just drop me a message at bitesizecantonese@gmail.com or connect with me on Instagram. If you'd like some extra practice, I create a interactive learning link for this episode, and don't forget to check it out, transcript of this episode. And thank you so much for joining me on this entire dim sum series. I hope the next time you sit down at 飲茶, you feel more confident and a little more like a local. I am Celia, and I'm here whenever you are ready for your next bite of Cantonese. Bye for now.